Why people are leaving Canada for good. Canada, once renowned for its high quality of life and robust social systems, is undergoing profound changes. The country that was often seen as an ideal destination for a prosperous life is now causing many long-term residents and immigrants to reconsider their decision to stay. While Canada projects the image of a promised land with endless opportunities, there are hidden challenges that many fail to see before arriving. So, what drives many people to leave Canada permanently? Could these challenges be overshadowing the Maple Leaf country's former allure? Let's explore the real reasons why an increasing number of people are making the tough decision to abandon life in Canada. Reason 1. A declining healthcare system. Canada's public healthcare system, once hailed as a model of excellence, is now showing alarming signs of strain. Deep-rooted issues within the system are not only reducing the quality of care, but also leaving many wondering if they can receive the necessary help in emergencies. Key challenges include long wait times. According to the Fraser Institute's 2023 report, the average wait time between referral and treatment was 27.7 weeks, the longest ever recorded compared to just 9.3 weeks in 1993. Staff shortages. A lack of doctors, specialists, and healthcare workers means many patients don't receive timely support. Increased demand. An aging population and the lingering effects of the COVID-19 pandemic have overwhelmed the system. Post-pandemic backlogs. Delays in surgeries, cancer screenings, and treatments have severely impacted public health. Hospital bed shortages. Overcrowding has led to patients being treated in hallways. Healthcare workers are also facing immense pressure, with many physicians feeling burned out and opting to work in other countries, like the US, where working conditions and pay are more attractive. A physician friend of mine shared how she often deals with overwhelming workloads and insufficient resources to support her patients. The idea of partially privatizing the healthcare system, a previously controversial notion, is now being considered as a potential solution. However, this raises concerns about inequality in access to care. These issues are prompting many residents, especially those with alternatives, to leave Canada in search of more reliable healthcare systems elsewhere. Reason 2. Rising crime rates. Crime rates in Canada, particularly in major cities, are increasing alarmingly. Recent news has highlighted growing incidents of violence, theft, and home invasions, creating serious concerns about public safety. Notable statistics include Crime Severity Index, CSI. In 2022, the CSI increased by 4%, continuing an upward trend since the pandemic, reversing earlier declines. Violent crime surge. Crimes such as robbery, extortion, sexual assault, and homicide have reached their highest levels since 2007. Gun-related crimes. Firearm-related offenses rose by 8.9% in 2022, marking a 55% increase since 2013. Property crime. Vehicle thefts surged by 24% in 2022, alongside significant rises in break-ins, petty theft, and fraud. These increases not only compromise personal safety, but also create a deep sense of insecurity, especially in areas like the Greater Toronto Area, where car thefts and home invasions are at unprecedented levels. Despite a decline in nonviolent crimes like drug offenses and identity theft, the overall crime picture in Canada remains concerning. Many residents no longer feel secure, fueling hesitation about staying in the country long-term. Reason 3. Rampant exploitation of the immigration system. Canada's globally respected education system is facing a troubling issue: the rise of diploma mills. These institutions primarily focus on recruiting international students, prioritizing profit over academic quality. According to Free Moose Press, institutions like Algoma University, Cambrian College, Canadore College, and Cape Breton University have come under scrutiny for having international students comprise over 50% of their total enrollment. This has raised concerns that academic standards may be sacrificed in favor of revenue generation. Although no official data directly links these diploma mills to declining educational standards, the trend raises questions about the integrity and value of Canadian education. Critics argue that high proportions of international students may lead to relaxed academic criteria, diminishing public trust in the system. The reputation of Canadian colleges and universities, especially in vocational and technical education, risks being tarnished. This impacts both domestic and international students who aspire to world-class education. The reliance on international student fees for revenue, coupled with the pressure to maintain academic quality, has sparked intense debate. If unchecked, this trend could undermine Canada's status as a premier education destination. Reason 4. Diverging ideological values. Canada has long been known for its progressive political stance, but rapid ideological shifts are creating deep divides among its population. This is particularly challenging for conservative Canadians or immigrants from countries with traditional values. A notable example is the federal government's introduction of menstrual products in washrooms of all genders in federal buildings. While intended as an inclusive policy, it has sparked significant controversy and lack of consensus within society. Such changes have left some groups feeling unrepresented or unheard in the current political climate. The growing polarization deepens societal divides and fosters distrust in institutions and politicians. Many individuals find these shifts unsettling, especially when their personal values and beliefs no longer align with the prevailing direction of society. This sentiment drives many to leave Canada in search of places more aligned with their ideologies and lifestyles. Reason 5. Economic challenges and rising cost of living. Canada's major cities, such as Toronto and Vancouver, are witnessing skyrocketing living costs, leaving many residents feeling financially stretched. In 2024, the average cost of maintaining a comfortable lifestyle in these cities reached approximately CAD $3,300 per month for a couple, requiring an annual income of at least CAD $120,000. Even with such incomes, many struggle to save or enjoy life after covering basic expenses, taxes, and bills. Key expenses include utilities. Average monthly costs for electricity and internet are CAD $285. Groceries. An average monthly grocery bill is CAD $323. Public transit. Monthly transit passes cost around CAD $106. This financial strain is especially heavy on young professionals and those starting their careers, trapping them in a cycle of work, pay, sleep, repeat. It not only diminishes quality of life, but also harms mental health. As a result, many Canadians, including young people and retirees, are considering relocating to countries like Portugal or Costa Rica, where living costs are significantly lower. These destinations offer not only financial relief, but also opportunities for a more relaxed lifestyle. Reason 6. High taxes and rising burdens. Canada's tax system, once seen as a pillar of economic prosperity, is now a significant barrier, particularly for small businesses and digital entrepreneurs. Countries like Panama have emerged as attractive alternatives with tax-friendly policies, especially in digital commerce. Businesses there can avoid sales taxes on digital goods, effectively safeguarding profits. In contrast, Canada's rising tax rates and increasingly complex system are pushing many entrepreneurs to seek solutions abroad. This impacts Canada's competitiveness and reduces incentives for entrepreneurship, especially compared to nations with friendlier tax policies. Reason 7. Declining job opportunities. Canada's labour market is becoming increasingly competitive, with many employers requiring local experience even for highly skilled candidates. Data from 2024 shows a rise primarily in part-time jobs, while full-time roles and private sector opportunities remain stagnant. Key trends include job growth. January 2024 saw 37,000 new jobs, mostly part-time. Public sector dominance. Public sector employment grew significantly with 48,000 new jobs, while private sector roles remained nearly unchanged. Unemployment rate stable between 5% and 6%, indicating a return to pre-pandemic levels, but with persistent challenges in securing high-quality jobs. While sectors like healthcare, IT, and construction remain in demand, job seekers in fields like food services or administration face tougher markets. Moreover, limited opportunities for career advancement and wages that don't match the rising cost of living further push individuals to explore opportunities abroad.